You see, in this life where you dey, let nothing on earth make you buy your pikin because say one pastor I tell you say your pikin a witch because pastor told you that your child is a witch, then you go buy your pikin. See, even if my pikin say I dey say I'm saying a witch, I no go buy am, I go pray for am. You go change. Eh? Pastor go tell you, pastor na God. Pastor came out, look at and told you that your kids are witch, and then you buy 3, not 1, 1, 2, 3. This man you're watching on my screen now, on our life is 3 children because pastor told him that they are witch. He buy them. Eh? Let nothing on earth. See, as I did so, I know, see, you see pastors, I don't believe in say you be pastor, say you are better than me, you can pray more than myself. Me, I go inside, I go pray. The way God created you, God created me as a human being as well. I can pray. You go to church to pray, I pray. You go to church to pray, I can go to church and pray. I can always pray at home. God will answer my prayer. Understand? You see this kind of prophecy of a thing. Sometimes I wonder how did they no even know about people past life and all that. You know, people, you know, these pastors, they go know so many things. I don't know where they get it from. But at the end of the day, you see that most of these things where they do safe now fake. I don't know where they get all these prophecy from. What that information? How can you tell a man to buy his own keys because you said because you feel they are witches? You be God? Come on. Imagine to buy his own keys because pastor told you that they are witch. You go buy your own children. The punishment you go suffer even if you buy, you go still suffer that punishment. Even if you go hell for that hell, even if you go hell, I mean for that hell way, you go still suffer. Buy your own 3 kids. Watch the man. See him. Watch.
Bound in cuffs, 42-year-old Samuel Otasi and a relation were at the police divisional headquarters, Igbogeni, where he was detained for poisoning 3 of his sons after a prophecy that they were wizards.
Judge Odogo made a pronouncement in the church that I have some children and I'm not marrying the mother again. The mother have bewitched all my children to tarnish their life and to tarnish my family's life. That a owner of his son, children, will buy a snapper and poison them and kill them. I've not seen, and I cannot be among that.
Otasi is accused of forcing the content of an insecticide called Sniper down the throats of his sons, aged 10, 12, and 14. But the elders miraculously survived the lethal dose of the liquid.
My father bring a rope from his pocket and give to Levi. And Levi and I tie me and my brothers down and give us the snapper to drink. I used my head and my legs to crawl out from the bush and now managed to escape.
When he came, the hands were swollen and there were marks showing that had been tied for a while, both on the hands and then the legs. So we began to treat him, ran some tests, began to treat him. In the evening, he got a bit conscious. He could talk, could call the name of his village. So he now told us what happened, that the father took them, said they were going to a church, and then along the line, he stopped, asked the bus to stop, and they went into a bush. When they got there, with one other man, I think his uncle or so, he tied all of them and forced them to drink Sniper.
He was eventually brought to the police station here. When he had recovered a little, he now told us that 2 other of his siblings are still in the bush. By the time we got there, unfortunately, those 2 had already given up the ghost.
The Commissioner of Police, Bayelsa State, and officers of the command visited the crime scene where the wooden crates used to convey the bodies of the 2 boys were shown to journalists.